Hi, my name is Laura Helm. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today's session is a quick 15-minute heart opening, shoulder opening, juicy, creative flow, which I hope you enjoy. It's going to take some strength, some balance, and we're going to give you some flexibility. So if you'd like to come and join me on the mat, we're going to start sitting on our shins. If this is uncomfortable, you can sit with your legs crossed in front of you. Easy seat position. So with the hands facing up to the sky, close the eyes and take a moment just to drop into the body, to become aware of how you're feeling in this moment. Any stresses, any concerns, anything that's been going on for you during today, you can just put to the side for the next 15 minutes as you completely focus on yourself now, dedicating your full awareness, your full attention to your practice. As you start to implement the Ujjayi breath, lengthening each inhale and exhale. As you inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. As you exhale, cactus the arms, lift the chest high, open the throat. Inhale again here and squeeze the shoulder blades together, push the back of the head back. Exhale, bring the hands in front of you, round the shoulder blades, navel to spine. Inhale, open up, cactus the arms, lift the chest. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. And exhale, forward. Inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky, look towards the fingertips. Bend the elbows and bring the hands to the back of the head. Now as you inhale, push the back of the head into the hands, lift the chest high. And exhale here and just drop into this sensation of opening the heart. And release the arms back down. Inhale and roll the shoulders back 3 times. And then drop that chin towards the chest and make a circle with the neck. Release all the tension in the neck. And then the other direction. Inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. Lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, twist towards the right side. Bring your left hand on the outer right knee. Left hand goes behind. Inhale, reach out through the crown of the head. And then exhale, twist. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky. Look towards the fingertips, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist towards the left. Right hand comes on the outside of the knee. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky, look towards the fingertips. And exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, push the palms together and push the hands into the sacrum. Inhale and squeeze the shoulder blades together, squeeze the elbows together. Lift the chest. And then as you exhale, bring the hands down towards the ground and continue to lift the chest high towards the sky. One more inhale and exhale here. Inhale one more time, lift the chest. And as you exhale, bring the forehead to the ground, crown of the head down. Inhale, raise the sit bones and let the hands drop towards the back of the mat, open the shoulders. Inhale, come to seated on the knee, lift the chest. And exhale, release the arms, make some circles with the wrists. As you bring the hands down to the ground, come onto all fours, shoulders above wrists, hips above knees, open the knees, hip distance apart. Inhale, tailbone goes up, belly comes down, look up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, navel to spine, look between the knees. One more time, inhale, tailbone up, open throat. And exhale, round through the shoulder blades. Next, inhale, tuck the toes, tailbone goes up, belly comes down, look up. As you exhale, push into the toes, push into the hands, take the sit bones high, lengthen through the spine. Relax the head between the arms, but keep the knees super bent now. Lengthen the spine maximum. Start to straighten your left leg, and then bend your left leg, straighten the right. Walk the dog. And then start to find some stillness in your down dog. Pushing the ground away from you, pushing between your thumb and your first finger. Upper arm bones rotated outwards, navel to spine. Legs strong. If your heels are down, you can lift the toes. And then as you inhale, come up higher as the tiptoes, lift the heels, strong through the legs, navel to spine, round the body forward. As you exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, stick the tailbone up, look up, take the tailbone high, back into down dog, and relax the head between the arms. One more time, inhale high onto the tiptoes, legs strong, navel to spine, round forward into your high plank. And exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, tailbone goes high, chest keeps looking up, and eventually look between your knees. Walk the left foot in towards the centre of the mat, next to your right foot. As you inhale, lift the right foot high. Take some tiny pulses here. And as you exhale, bend the knee, bring the body forward, knee to nose, place the right foot down, left foot comes to the ground, left knee comes to the ground. Inhale, raise the hands up. And as you exhale, bring the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Push the fingers into the sacrum. Inhale, squeeze the elbows together, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, bring the hands down towards the ground, lift the chest high. Inhale, now bring the chest towards the thigh as you start to straighten your right foot, right leg, sorry, and then lift your right foot up. Let those hands move away from the back as you continue to stretch your shoulders. Next exhale, place the right foot flat on the mat, tuck the back left toes, push into the right foot as you rise up into your high lunge. Inhale, open the chest. And then as you exhale, bow forward, bringing your body on the inside of your right leg. Let the shoulders drop towards the ground, humble high lunge. Inhale, pivot on the back foot, let the feet go into a warrior stance as you open the arms up and circle sweep the right hand over the head, reverse warrior. Inhale to warrior. As you exhale, bring the hands behind the back into prayer. Now you can just take hold of the elbows. If you can make prayer, push the palms towards each other and bring them up. The shoulders, continue looking forward. Squeeze the back, the two legs together, legs nice and strong. Now turning the torso towards the front of the mat and pivoting on the back foot. So both hips are facing forward. Now straighten the front right leg. Inhale and exhale, bow over that front leg, maintaining your balance. Release the hands to the ground now. Come on to fingertips. Inhale, push the fingertips into the ground, round through the shoulders, create the space. Come up high on the heel and sweep the leg to the back. Three-legged down dog. And release the foot back down into down dog. Inhale, rolling up high on the tiptoes, body comes forward, high plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, take the tailbone back, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high, tiny pulses. And exhale, bend the knee, knee to nose. Left foot comes between the hands, right knee comes down. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Open the chest as you exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, place your hands into the sacrum. Squeeze the elbows together, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And exhale, bring the hands down towards the ground. Lift the chest. Pushing the hips back now, straightening that front leg. Lifting up the front toes and letting the hands come towards the back. And inhale, the left foot comes down, push through the left big toe and rise up into high lunge. Open the chest, inhale. And exhale, your humble high lunge, dropping forward on the inside of the left leg. Shoulders come towards the ground. Inhale, rise up, pivot on the back foot, warrior two legs. Open the arms, sweep the left hand over the head. And inhale, warrior. As you exhale, bring the hands behind your back into the prayer, reverse prayer. Inhale, pivot on the back foot, both hips facing towards the front. As you exhale, straighten that front leg and drip down over the front leg. Release the hands down to the ground, inhale, half lift. And as you exhale, push into the fingertips, create a space at the back of the heart, lift up that front leg, sweep it up to the sky, three-legged down dog. And downward dog. Inhale, raising high onto the heels, rippling the body forward. And exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward. This time you're going to drop the hips down as you exhale, and then inhale, reach up through the crown of the head, legs nice and strong, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Walk the feet just one step forward. Inhale here, then as you exhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, drop the sit bones, and jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, let the sit bones sink down, sit in the chair. Inhale, raise the hands up high. Squeeze the legs nice and strong, navel to spine. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lifting the chest, lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold. Dropping the sit bones down into the chair. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bring the hands in prayer. You're going to sink all the way down, slowly, 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 onto the mat till you come to seated. Inhale, lift the legs high into your Navasana. Spine nice and long. Take hold of the ankles with the hands and raise the toes to the sky. Keep the navel to spine. Keep the pelvic floor engaged. And exhale. Feet come down to the ground. Take hold of the knees with the hands, navel to spine as you slowly, slower than you like, make your back onto the mat. And then bring the heels in to touch the fingers. Okay, separate the feet hip distance apart. As you inhale, push into the feet, raise the hips, raise the chest towards the chin. Walk the shoulder blades underneath and interlace the fingers. Inhale, raise those hips high, keep the legs nice and strong, squeeze the thighs together, keep lifting that chest high. And exhale, slowly release the hands, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let your back come flat on the mat. Now you can do the same again, or you can come into full wheel pose. So bring the hands beside the ears. So you can turn the fingers out a little bit so the hands don't have to be fully in a straight line. The little fingers can point to the outer edges of the mat. But keep the elbows tucked in so they're not flaring out. Okay. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, push into the feet, lift the hips, come onto the head. Take a breath here. Push into the hands, push the hands through the mat. Okay, straighten the legs are nice and strong. Rock backwards and forwards here, taking the pressure off and then putting it back on. Make sure you can maintain a steady breath. And then take a few moments at your maximum, pushing the hands into the ground, lifting the chest up, straightening through the legs. And exhale, chin to chest, all the way down. Slowly onto the mat. Let your knees fall into each other. Place one hand on the heart, one hand on the stomach. Big exhale out of the mouth. Release any tension. And just observe. Feel the heart beating in the body. Feel all this energy you've just created. Any thoughts that are arising now, you can just allow them to arise, don't judge them. Allow whatever needs to pass through you to pass through you. And lift the shins parallel to the ground now. Push the hands into the thighs, squeeze the pelvic floor, squeeze the abdomen tight. Let's reset the core. Push against the thighs, nice and firm. And then bring the knees in towards the armpits. Lift the heels high to the sky. Hold on to the outer edges of the feet. If your sacrum's coming off the ground, hold on to the heels and make sure that sacrum is really pushed into the ground. Close the eyes now. And feel into this posture. And then bringing the hands onto the ankles, bring the feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, pushing the feet against each other. Bringing the knees together now, squeezing the knees into the body, lifting the head up towards the knees, making yourself into a tiny ball. And then exhale and let the legs lie along the mat, palms facing up for Shavasana. And stay as long as you can in Shavasana and really profit from a moment of stillness. Thank you for